I am Malia Christine Sampson and you are watching the news about Beijing targets three biggest imports in the United States and how does this affect the Asian region.
An economic conflict between two nations is known as a trade war. It can happen when a country imposes import restrictions like tariffs in a response for another's alleged unfair trade practices. Politicians may be pressured by domestic trade unions or industry advocates to lower the value of imported goods to consumers. That could lead to trade war. In July 2018, US President Donald Trump placed 25% tariffs on 818 Chinese items worth 34 billion US dollars, leading to the start of the US-China trade war. After that, President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping engaged in negotiations to settle a number of trade-related conflicts, such as those involving intellectual property rights and currency rates. However, the Biden administration replaced the Trump administration still had not reached the deal. Because of the trade war, the US impacted of higher prices for consumers due to increased costs on Chinese imports. Farmers are suffered from Chinese tariffs on soybean and other agricultural products. Some industries like steel benefited from domestic protection. Because of the trade war, Chinese exports slowed down and their GDP growth slightly declined. Some manufacturing operations moved to Vietnam and other countries. Tech tension escalated, leading to the future restrictions on Huawei and other firms.
The Asian region is greatly impacted by the US and China trade war that causes several Asian regions are involved in China's supply chain. Regional businesses may be affected when tariffs raise the cost for goods for Chinese manufacturers, affecting demand for components and raw materials from South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and other Southeast Asian countries. There may be a decline for products that regions ship to China for re-export to the United States. Taiwanese and South Korean electronic components may be impacted if Chinese manufacturers reduce their production because of increased cost. The rising trade tensions cause Asian markets to go down as investors react on possible threats. Countries like Singapore and South Korea that have close trade relations with the both United States and China experience economic uncertainty. Currency values may vary as the result of trade tensions. The export from other Asian regions may be impacted by a weaker Chinese yuan, which could have an impact on their economic stability. Due to the unforeseen events and possible financial difficulties caused by the US and China trade war, prolonged conflict that lasted for years with both countries suffering economic consequences. While some temporary agreements were made, tariffs remain a major issue, setting the stage for the future tensions. Still, Asia is vulnerable to developments in the going dispute.